Hi, I'm Dr. V. Boykin, former single mom, stripper, felon, now keynote speaker, two-time author. I tell the truth about how to navigate challenging personal and professional situations. I got a call yesterday from somebody who I have a great deal of respect for, and they said, I have a friend, and this friend voted for someone I did not vote for. And based on the actions that person is taking in office, so talking about the current president, I don't know if I could be friends with this person anymore. What should I do? And I was like, oh gosh. But the answer actually was very simple. I don't believe in ending friendships before you have discussions. If you truly are a friend, you should be able to have a conversation. And that conversation should be something like, here are some things that are really important to me. Based on who you voted for, these are things that don't jive with where I am and who I am as a person and how I believe people should be treated. Where do you stand on those things? If that person shares, I'm actually surprised that the person in our presidential office is doing this. It's not what I expected, and I'm disappointed at the results. That's a totally different conversation than, actually, I support everything they say. And by the way, I also support the individual that made the assertion that Black women have slower processing power. I also believe that people that come to this country seeking asylum should be granted it. Where do you fall on these issues that are so challenging? I believe that there should be the National Guard on our streets and that they should be able to detain people even if their passport is in their pocket. It's worth it. These may be issues that cause your friendship to need to pause. Maybe you need to wait for that person to iterate a couple more times in their life before you can come back together as friends. But I do believe it's very important that you have the conversation. And I don't believe in outright ending long-standing relationships without a conversation. If you're truly friends, you can have the conversation and decide from there. But for me, eliminating someone from your life because of an overarching category that you haven't taken the time to explore with them doesn't feel like what a friend would do. Now, if we disagree, we disagree. And for what doesn't serve me, it can be removed from me. And I can make that choice. But I do think it's worth a conversation. And I think the less that we talk to each other, the more that divisiveness wins. And that's the last thing that should have power and influence in your life. Divisiveness, because someone else has weaponized an idea, thought, or action in order to create separation, I'm definitely not on that team. So have the hard conversation and then make the decision, because I think friendships deserve that.